Hello, and thank you for joining me for the 17th day of Yoga for Dad. This is for my dad, in memory of my dad, to bring awareness to mental health issues and drug addiction. Today, on day 17th, we're going to just go through another Vinyasa flow. I hope you enjoy it. So let's start by standing. Shoulders back. Hands by your side, in Tadasana mountain pose. Feeling all four corners of your feet, making contact with the mat. Maybe giving a slight bend to your knees. Tipping your pelvis forward just a little bit. Elongating your spine, dipping your chin, maybe closing your eyes or a soft gaze. We're just going to take one big breath in, feeling the expansion of your belly, and then releasing out, feeling your belly button going towards your spine, really just releasing all the air. And then breathing in again, full belly breath. And then breathing out. Breathing in, hands are going to come overhead, gaze is going to follow, and then hands are going to come to heart center. Let's do it again. Hands are going to come overhead, breathing in, and then to heart center. Breathing out. Breathing in, hands are going to come overhead, and then we're going to bring our right hand down, bringing our body over to the right side in a stretch. Your left foot is going to really push into the mat. Left hip is out. You're really feeling the space that you're creating in your left side body. And then coming back up to center, both arms up overhead, maybe giving yourself a little baby back bend here. And then releasing your left arm down and bringing your right arm up and over, pushing your right foot into the mat. And then bringing both arms down, and let's interlace our hands behind our back, pushing our hands away from our body. If that feels good, opening up the chest, letting your heart shine brightly forward. And then releasing that, bring your hands up, and then we're going to come into a forward fold. Your feet should be hip width apart. Releasing your lower back. Just letting yourself kind of go here. Maybe a little bend to your knees. And then let's come into a halfway lift. Straight back. And then forward fold. Planting your hands firmly on the mat. Our right foot is going to come back, and then our left foot. And then we're going to lower all the way down to the mat. And then let's come up into Cobra, all the way up into Cobra. Hey, Jaspi. And then pushing back into downward facing dog. We're going to bring our left leg up to the sky and then swing it knee to nose and then all the way up to the sky again, and then swing it through in between your hands, and then come up into a warrior one. So your back foot should be at a 45, your front knee is bent, and your torso is facing forward. Check in with your front knee. Is it aligned with your second toe? And then let's interlace our hands behind our back, pushing our hands away from our body again. Your heart is shining bright up to the sky. And then release, bring your hands overhead. We're going to come into warrior two. And then reverse your warrior. Coming back into warrior 1, 2, warrior 2. And then we're going to straighten our front leg. And we're going to come down into triangle. So your right hip is going to shoot out to the right. And then this might be a good place to use a block. So I'm going to get this block. You can put the block right by your foot, by your front foot. And then grab onto the block. And then your right hand is up to the sky. Still activating your core. And then use your core to come back up into warrior 2, bending that front knee, relaxing your shoulders. And then we're going to straighten that leg again, and we're going to reverse that triangle. So your left hand is going to come up and over. And then coming back into warrior 2, we're going to switch. So our warrior 2 is facing the back of our mat. And then we're going to come up into warrior 1. And then interlacing your hands behind your back, pushing your hands away from your body if that feels good. And then bring your hands up overhead again into warrior 1. And then into warrior 2. And then straightening that front leg. We're going to bring that block right next to the inside of our right foot again. And we're going to come down into triangle. So you're going to push that left hip out and then come down. You can shorten your stance if you'd like. And your gaze can be up towards your left hand. Activating your core. And then we're going to use our core to come back up into warrior 2. And then we're going to straighten our leg again. And we're going to come into reverse triangle. And then let's face forward. We're going to move our toes. So our back toes are out. So toes are out, heels are in, and we're going to come into goddess. If you'd like to shorten your stance here, totally fine. And we're going to come down into goddess, straight back. Your pelvis is tucked under, so your spine is elongated. And let's come into cactus arms. Pinching your shoulder blades together, activating your core. And let's shoot up into star. And then down into cactus arms again. And let's bring our elbows and our hands together. And then open. Together. And then open. One more time, together. And then open. And then shoot your hands up all the way up into star, straightening up your legs. And then bring your right foot to your left into mountain pose. Breathing in and releasing out. Hands are going to come overhead. Forward fold, breathing out. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Plant your hands and either step or hop into plank. You can go halfway down or all the way down. If you go halfway, we're going to go into up dog. And then into downward facing dog. So your right foot is going to come up and then bring knee to nose. Kick up. Knee to nose. Kick up. And then bring your foot in between your hands, coming into warrior 1. Breathing in, releasing out. We're gonna come into warrior two. We're gonna flip our palm and come into reverse warrior. And then side angle. And then reverse that warrior again, breathing in. And then breathing out, side angle. Breathing in. And then breathing out, side angle. And then we're gonna come back into warrior two. We're gonna switch it up so we're facing the back of our mat again in warrior two. Coming into warrior one. Breathing in and releasing your shoulders down. Coming into warrior two again. We're gonna flip our front palm up. We're gonna come into reverse warrior. And then side angle. Really feeling the space that you're creating. Take up space. Coming into reverse warrior. Breathing in. Breathing out, side angle. Breathing in, reverse. And then breathing out, side angle. One more time, breathing in reverse. And then let's come into warrior two. And then let's flip. So we're in warrior two facing the front of our mat. And then we're gonna bring our left foot to our right foot. Rolling our shoulders back. Breathing in, hands come overhead. Breathing out, forward fold. And let's go through one more flow. Breathing in, halfway lift. Forward fold, plant your hands, step or hop back into your plank. Up dog or cobra. And then downward facing dog. We're gonna bring our knees to the mat. Bring your toes together and scooch on down into child's pose. Bring your forehead to the mat. Breathing in and releasing out. We're gonna walk our right hand to the right and then our left hand, maybe it comes on top of our right. And then come back to center. Then bring your left hand to the left and maybe your right hand comes on top of your left. And then come back to center. You can stay here, or maybe walk your hands towards the front of your mat just a little bit more. Then we're going to come up to sitting. You can bend your right knee under and then maybe bring your left knee over, your left leg over. And then we're going to breathe in, hands are going to come overhead, and then we're going to twist to the left. Looking over your left shoulder. Breathing in, length, breathing out, twist. And then we're going to face forward. Let's bring the bottoms of our feet together in Baddha Konasana. Let's walk our hands down just a little bit, releasing your neck. And walk your hands back up. You're going to keep your left leg bent and then bring your right leg on top of your left. Breathing in, hands are going to come up and then twisting to the right. Looking over your right shoulder. Breathing in and releasing out. And let's come back to center. Come into a comfortable seated position. Maybe your eyes are closed or at a soft gaze. Your left hand can be gently cradling your right with your thumbs touching. Coming back to your breath. Maybe you think about someone to dedicate the merit of your practice to today and send that energy out. Bring your thumbs to your chest. Maybe you have kind intentions, your thumb to your mouth. Maybe you have kind speech, thumbs to your forehead. Maybe you have kind thoughts. As we bow, Namaste. I hope you'd enjoyed the yoga flow today. If you are enjoying this journey of 365 days of yoga, please subscribe and like. And if you'd like more information about Yoga for Dads, Yoga for Dad, there is more information in the description. And there are links to all of the organizations that we are going to donate to this year. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you again.